Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Indian School of Physics. Guys, this is Nitin here, and today I have come up with a very easy and smart problem, and it's perfect candidate for JEE Advanced type of exam. So guys, this video is brought to you by Indian School of Physics and Unacademy together, and name of this problem is Flux of Hexagonal Prism. And my current courses on Unacademy are INPHO Foundation and JEE Advanced 2023 course. It's a very unique and very in-depth course, one of its kind in whole of India. So guys, those who are looking for a solid foundation in JEE and looking for Olympiads can opt for this course. And guys, tonight our legendary course is starting. It is Advanced Problem Solving for JEE Advanced 2021. Tonight is first class at 9:30 p.m. And other than that, my advanced course on electrostatics for JEE 2022 is starting. It's for English students. It's starting on 12th March. Guys, you can try to access my theory courses, which are of advanced plus levels for boosting your JEE preparation. And these are very unique courses, and surely it will give a big boost to your JEE preparation. You can unlock my courses, or in general any course test paper on Unacademy using my code Nitin sir. And for more information you can visit www.unacademy.com. and guys, trust me, physics will never be the same again. So here is the problem. There is a hollow prism with hexagonal base of side length L0 and height H0 as shown. There are identical non-conducting uniformly charged solid sphere are placed at each corner, and two identical spheres at the center of flat hexagonal faces. So you can see there are 6 here and 6 here, and there are 2 more on the flat bases. The charged sphere have uniform density of d0 or rho naught and radius of r0. What will be the flux passing through the shaded region? This one. And the average charge density of hexagonal prism. It is given that the flux passing through the hexagonal flat plate flat surfaces is k times the total flux passing through the prism. So let's start this problem. So concept wise, we will be using here Gauss theorem. And you can see, guys, these 6 rectangular faces are going to be identical. Let's say that flux is phi1, and here if it is phi2 on this flat surface, then it is k times phi total. By seeing the picture, you can say 6 phi1 plus 2 phi2, that is going to be phi total, and this phi2 is k phi total. So I can get this phi1 as 1 minus 2k by 6 times phi total. So somehow if I calculate this phi total, I am going to get this answer, and from here I can say this shaded flux is going to be half of it. By symmetry I can say that. By symmetry I can say if this flux is known to me, then half of this will be passing through this part due to the symmetry. And total flux is q inside by epsilon naught. So guys, in order to calculate this total charge, if you look at this unit sphere at the edge of the prism plane will be something like this. This gives a feeling that 1/4 of the sphere is inside, but that is wrong. However, if you see the top part, you will understand that in the upper half and lower half, in the lower half 1/3 part of this will be inside, because these angles are 60 degree, and this is 120, 120, 120. So total charge in the lower hemisphere by 3. So total charge is q by 2 will be present in the lower half by 2, lower half. So q by 2 divided by 3, q naught by 6. So now I can easily write the total charge inside this cube. Now for these corner charges, there are 12 such charges here. So 12 times, and its fraction inside is 1/6. So 12 times q naught by 6, and there are 2 here, and their half fraction is inside the prism. So 2 times q naught by 2. So when I simplify, I'm going to get total charge as 3q naught, and this q naught I can write as charge density multiplied by volume of the sphere. So when I simplify this, total charge inside is coming as 4 pi rho naught capital R cube. Once I know this total charge, I know the total flux, or you can say I know this phi 1. Phi 1 is nothing but you can see from here 1 minus 2k by 6 times phi total. Phi total is q inside by epsilon naught, and q inside is 4 pi rho naught R cube. So when I substitute this value, phi 1 is known to me, and phi shaded, I can say the final answer is going to be 1 minus 2k by 3 times pi rho naught R cube by 3 divided by epsilon naught. This is going to be the final answer for this part. I hope guys you have enjoyed this problem and the solution involved in this. Average charge density I can write charge density divided by volume of this prism, and total charge divided by volume of this prism. So total charge is 4 pi rho naught R cube, and volume of this prism is base area into h. So base area is 6 times area of the equilateral triangle and times h. When I simplify, I get this as the answer. So this is the final answer for this problem, guys. I hope you have understood this solution. It was easy, and such type of questions are very likely such type of question can come in JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, both type of exam. So if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share this video with others, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. I'll be coming up very soon with another amazing video. Thank you. Thanks for watching it.